It's still hurricane season, and a government shutdown is now in effect. So what happens next? Here's what the shutdown could mean for your local forecast, extra fast. During a government shutdown, many federal agencies do pause their operations, but NOAA can't just close its doors. The weather doesn't stop, so neither can the forecasters. NOAA includes several agencies from the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center to the National Hurricane Center and even tsunami warning operations. For many, their services are not only essential, but they're also life-saving. This means storms are still being tracked, warnings are still being issued, even if other federal agencies go quiet. But here's the catch. These federal employees are required to work, but without pay. And they're not going to get their payments until Congress finally reaches a deal. That means in the 2018-19 shutdown, they went 35 days of work without payment, all while still alerting the public about severe weather. And while critical forecasts will continue, long-term projects, research, and public outreach, like Smokey Bear, may take a bit of a pause. So rest assured, you'll continue to receive the forecasts and warnings that keep you safe. But Smokey Bear might be out of a job for a bit.
Hi, I'm Eve Chen with USA Today. Here's what you need to know about the government shutdown and how that impacts national parks. In general, national parks will remain open during the shutdown, though visitor services will vary widely. According to contingency plans published on the Department of Interior's website, quote, park roads, lookouts, trails, and open-air memorials will generally remain accessible to visitors. Additionally, parks with accessible areas that also collect fees under the Federal Lands Recreation Enhancement Act are to use the balances from those fees to cover basic visitor services like bathroom and road maintenance, trash collection, and campground operations. However, the plan also says the National Park Service will not operate nor offer visitor services in parks without accessible areas, though essential services like law enforcement and border security will continue. Additionally, areas of the park and facilities that are typically locked or secured after normal business hours will largely remain so during the shutdown.